My child, I see you are burdened and weary, unsure of the path ahead. Know that I am always with you, guiding your steps. The world speaks of progress and busyness, yet true life is found in abiding in me. I created you to bear good fruit, to walk in step with my spirit, following where I lead. The branches that remain in the vine bear much fruit. If you remain in me, I will remain in you, as a wellspring of life. I am the gardener, pruning and cleansing the branches, so that they may be even more fruitful. Do not despise this refining fire. It springs from my loving desire for your joy and wholeness. Trust in my ways, though mysterious. My thoughts tower higher than yours, as the heavens are higher than the earth. What I have planted, I will not uproot. You are engraved on the palms of my hands. Not one who hopes in me will be put to shame. Have I not commanded you to be strong and courageous? I give you every place where you set your foot. No one will stand against you all the days of your life. Walk boldly in the power of my Spirit. The path is narrow that leads to life abundant. Walk the high road, keeping your eyes fixed on me, the author and perfecter of your faith. I will direct your steps and light your path with my presence. The way of the world is broad and leads to destruction. Follow me alone, not the noise and chaos. Trust in my sovereign care and goodness. I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and give you hope, a future and an inheritance. I take no pleasure in seeing you stagnate. Even now, fresh vision is bursting forth. Lay down your mindsets that hinder and limit. You have barely tasted the breadth and length and height and depth of my love. Will I not cause rivers in the wasteland and streams in the desert? Will I not make a way where you see no way? Call on me, and I will answer and tell you great and unsearchable things you do not know. I shall increase and expand and surround you with favor, blessing the work of your hands. New opportunities abound all around. The harvest is plentiful. Lift up your eyes and see. All of creation yearns, waiting expectantly for my children to walk in their identity and authority as beloved heirs. Shake off doubt and fear. Do not believe the hissing lies that you are forsaken. My delight is in you, and my banners over you are love. You will never be stagnant or fruitless, for I tend and keep you as the apple of my eye. Abide in the true vine. Draw life from my living waters. Soak in my presence daily, cultivating stillness and deep roots. As you wait on me, I will renew your strength to soar like eagles. Worship me in spirit and in truth. Praise me at all times, blessing my holy name. Make my heart glad with your song. Speak forth truth boldly and be a blazing, unwavering light. Shine with compassion, hope, and wisdom right where you are. Scatter seeds freely without worry, for I determine the harvest. Pray without ceasing. Intercede for those I bring to mind. In humility, align your heart with my heart, moved with the things that move me. You have my authority to push back the darkness. And above all, know you are so deeply cherished. My delight and pleasure is to lavish my love on you. Listen for my voice of affirmation, drowning out the accuser. Let praises flow from a heart overwhelmed by my goodness. Cry out to me, precious one, with your worries, dreams, questions. Surrender control. I am for you. Who can stand against? Trials will surely come, but I have overcome. Nothing can snatch you from my hand. I am stirring and mobilizing my army across this land. Take courage. Victory is assured. All of heaven stands behind you, awaiting my commands concerning your destiny. Lift up your eyes. The fields are ripe and ready. I am releasing grace upon grace to empower you. Miracles will multiply as you walk without fear, and in your weakness know, my power will be made perfect and my strength is shown greatest. Boast all the more gladly in your need that my loving kindness is boundless. My child, rejoice. Your name and place is secure in me. My precious one, I have carved out this quiet space to fill you with strength and hope. I know your deepest need right now is for tender comfort and clarity, so I will speak to you like a loving father reassuring his beloved child. I am currently transitioning you inwardly, so I may powerfully manifest through you outwardly. I long for my nature to overflow with ever-increasing fruitfulness. Beloved, my heart's deepest desire is for willing union through affection, not reluctant compliance through dread of punishment. Does not my word say my kingdom flows through righteousness, peace, and joy? Why else would I leave Majesty's throne to suffer earth's injustice on your behalf? To re-establish an open door, that companionship lost by distrust could flourish afresh through faith. That intimate exchange of eternal spirit to the temporal body, limitless life saturating fragile frame. Who but love would conceive such extreme measures to dissolve the distance between us? In holy inspiration comes a glimpse of glory's fullness. Every moment I offer my spirit unlimited access into your life through an open heart and willing spirit. As my power flows unhindered into you, our glorious fusion empowers you. But self-imposed walls of worry and isolation embody rejection of the communion I offer. These dead and impenetrable zones necessitate compassionate removal, so that true life and thriving relationships may blossom. My greatest desire is for each person to become a conduit of selfless love, like a clear pipeline between heaven and earth. Your fragile humanity filled to overflowing with my endless, ever-flowing life and power. This fullness cannot be confined within earthly vessels. Sooner or later it must burst forth to overflow in blessing. Such is the irrepressible force of my life within you. Fruitfulness is the visible manifestation of my loving presence breaking through as experiential blessings for all willing receivers. Peace for turmoil, hope for despair, freedom from bondages, healed bodies, right thinking, reconciled relationships, reformed systems, revived communities, and restored creation. You will experience more of the good, beautiful, and glorious emerging to push back chaos and death as my nature, power, and purposes increasingly invade. Dawn's early light shines through even the deepest night. All of this happens through willing vessels conducting heaven's vibrant life into the broken places crying for help and redemption. Whether fragile clay or polished gold, each heart opening the door to my knock receives all that I am. The finest wine or a simple cup work just as well to satisfy thirsty souls. But a heart-barring entrance leaves me external still, so near, yet unable to bless inner turmoil. Cease clinging to fears, beloved. Swing wide your welcome. Receive afresh my lavish affections, and joyfully partake of pleasures, of living full of my presence. Fear not the coming days of shaking, but fix your gaze on me alone, responding well to the gardener's skillful pruning. Who can threaten one so anchored and hidden in our secret union? You shall be a dazzling lighthouse atop a hill beckoning stranded ships to safe harbor. No storm can dim the light blazing from within your core. My all-consuming fire will ignite devotion in waiting hearts. Stay fastened to the flow of life from the true vine. However fiercely evil may shake this world, you who abide in me shall remain unshakable. Night soon concludes. The day star never fails to dawn. Anchor deep in joy's quiet waters and peace's still currents. Cherish each moment immersed in my life-sustaining presence. Then throw open your heart's gates that multitudes may freely partake of love's outpouring. My beloved child, I have called you to be a prayer warrior and intercessor in my kingdom. Though this may seem a simple task, know that it carries mighty power and authority. I am equipping you to serve as my ambassador, to walk in heaven's ways while yet on earth. I supply you with all the knowledge, wisdom, and discernment you need to walk in power and authority. This brings me great glory as you fulfill your purpose, taking hold of all I have for you. For this is why I created you, to walk with me, to know me, and to make my goodness and glory known. Even now my spirit rests upon you. I awaken within you every spiritual gift and blessing purchased for you on the cross. I stir up my gifts of wisdom, courage, confidence, and obedience. I will show you the assignments I have for you and empower you to walk them out. Stay near to me, let my spirit guide you. Hear my voice and respond in prompt obedience. This keeps you aligned with my will and my word. I bless all who give out of love and faith, whether resources or time or abilities. Giving opens you up to receive more from me, for I yearn to pour out my blessings. It breaks off mindsets of lack and limitation, making room for unlimited increase. Give generously, for I am a lavish giver. I measure my response not by worldly math, but by heavenly proportions, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. Those who give much will receive much. Stingy souls remain in lack. For as long as the earth endures, my laws stand firm. There will always be seasons of seed time and harvest. Choose to live by kingdom principles, not the world's systems. My order is one of sowing and reaping rather than buying and selling. Step fully into this divine flow and find the windows of heaven thrown wide open over you. My precious child, unlocking greater dimensions of my blessing flows not from mechanical obedience, but intimate relationship. As you grow nearer to my heart, acting in sync with my spirit becomes your joy and privilege, rather than external compulsion. You begin to recognize the sound of my voice as I gently guide your steps along the path of abundant life I have prepared for you. This thriving in my perfect will is not rigid adherence to external laws, but responsive resonance with my living presence within you. Rebellion melts away in the warmth of my love as trust in my unfailing goodness awakens. You find yourself eagerly stepping into synchrony with me. My beloved, how I yearn for you to know my heart, to receive the fullness of what I have for you. I created you for intimacy with me, to carry my glory into the world around you. I invite you deeper still into this realm of abundant life. Keep your ears tuned to my voice, your eyes fixed on my face. Respond to my promptings with joy and readiness. In this flow of mutual love and delight, I can entrust greater measures of authority, resource, and blessing to you. For your joy and success bring me joy also. Let us walk together into deeper realms of increase and breakthrough. My beloved child, you have walked faithfully with me through many seasons. I have been your shelter in the storms of life and your oasis in times of drought. Even when the path grew steep, you clung to my hand and trusted in my purpose. And now, precious one, I am calling you up higher into new adventures and frontiers with me. The old wineskins could not contain the new wine I wish to pour out. It is time to expand your capacity so you may receive more of my glory. Do not shy away from the journey ahead thinking you are unqualified or ill-equipped. My grace is sufficient for you, and my power is made perfect in weakness. Say yes to my invitation with wide-eyed wonder like a little child. For I choose the foolish things of this world to humble the wise. I will pioneer and establish new outposts of my kingdom across the earth. The harvest is ripe and laborers are few. But do not grow weary in the labor, for the work is its own reward when souls are rescued from darkness. And as you pour yourself out, know that the wells of my Spirit will continuously replenish you. I set before you open doors that no one can shut. The old boundaries and boxes cannot restrain what I wish to do through willing and surrendered vessels. Launch out into the deep, fix your eyes on me alone, and cast your nets. For a great catch awaits those who trust. My leading, I will shock and astound you with blessing after blessing. As you align your steps with mine, continue dreaming with me, envisioning the impossible made possible by my power. Record the vision clearly and revisit it often, watering the seeds of promise with faith and patience. There are secrets of increase yet to be discovered. I will prove the cynics wrong every time by doing the unimaginable through you. Your critics do not know my mind or the thoughts I have toward you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Therefore, pay them no heed when they scoff and mock. Their skepticism cannot thwart my purposes if you hold fast to my words. Soon their sneering shall turn to amazement as undeniable confirmation of my favor and endorsement rests upon you. Even the Pharaoh's magicians conceded in awe, saying, "This is the finger of God." For false power is no match for true authority. So enter my courts with praise and thanksgiving. Make a joyful noise unto me as we march forward together. Arise and shine. Be a bold and brilliant testimony of my workmanship and glory. For this is no time to retreat into hiding, but to visibly press in and possess your full inheritance. Yes, persecution will come, but no weapon formed against you shall prosper. I shield you from the enemy's attack so that you may fulfill all I have spoken with boldness and freedom not experienced before. For a new day has dawned. Gone are the days of scratching in the dust, barely eking out an existence. For I transfer you now into a spacious land. No lack, no delay, no lack, no hindrance standing between what I have promised and what I shall perform. Truly, I tell you, eye has not seen nor ear heard all that I have prepared for those who love me. But you will know my faithfulness in ever-increasing measure throughout our adventure together. This journey of faith can be lonely and misunderstood at times, but true pioneers blaze trails for the multitudes to follow. Self-preservation shall give way to self-sacrifice out of devotion to my kingdom. For he who loses his life shall find it in abundance. You may feel out of sync with the rhythm and priorities of this world. Yet take heart, knowing you have joined the ancient chorus of the redeemed. You awaken to my whispers in the lonely watches of the night, while others slumber on in apathy. For your fellowship around my throne is sweet, and time with me more precious than gold. You perceive in your spirit urgent needs in the unseen realms and travail in intercession. For a fresh wave of miracles, signs and wonders shall accompany this generation, as in the days of old when my power broke forth in visible dimensions, so again my kingdom shall advance through those who carry my presence. Awaken your senses to my leading, that you may intercede accurately and release breakthrough right on time. Partner with my agendas so that my will may be done on earth as it is in heaven. For this glorious harmony is at hand as the culmination of all things. The groaning of creation shall give way to spontaneous bursting forth. Life in order. Surely my word shall be fulfilled in all its fullness. My promises are yes and amen to those who align with my designs. So ask of me, precious one. Make your requests known boldly and without apology. For I take no pleasure in seeing you barely scrape by when I wish to lavish my goodness and glory upon you. Never will you find my storehouses empty, or my arm shortened that I cannot provide. Therefore banish all small-mindedness and wrong conceptions you have held of me. Expand and make room for increase, even in the wilderness, that rivers may flow on dry ground. For supernatural supply precedes supernatural ministry. Did I not rain down bread from heaven daily, and water flowed from a rock struck? So shall I demonstrate my loving ways again, if you only believe then align through obedience. Truly this adventure of walking in harmony with me will take you off the beaten path and far away from lukewarm faith. But have I not promised springs in the valley and rivers in the desert? A table set before you in the presence of enemies, an overflowing cup running over? Come just as you are, hungry and thirsty one. Come boldly, receive from my abundance and be filled to overflowing. No good thing will I withhold, for that is my nature. I poured myself out fully that you might live, both now and throughout eternity with me, for I hold nothing back from those I love. So drink deep the well springs of my spirit and unlock every compartment within you to experience more of me. Surely my waves of glory will wash away all hindrances, excuses, and reluctances, holding you back from possessing all I have destined for you. For I am a God of justice and recompense, who repays effort and desire sevenfold. Did I not say, he who sows generously shall also reap bountifully? Therefore be extravagant in the seeds of time, trust, and talent invested along the journey. Soon you shall marvel at the disproportionate yields. For my creativity and blessing, my children, is without limits, and my capacity for increase cannot be quantified. So dream big, precious one. Focus on the outcome, not merely the output. Soon, small thinking will give way to vision that impregnates with purpose for greater increase. For my blessings add no trouble, require no manipulation, demand no extraction of resources causing lack elsewhere. My reservoirs never run dry, nor will my oil and wine run out. Therefore receive without restraint when I pour into your storehouses. Then steward well, distribute and sow blessings freely. For in this, the kingdom cycle of risky generosity, overflows ever-increasing prosperity. Picture yourself at journey's end, looking back with deep joy on the path chosen. Your present faith and commitment will have birthed such breathtaking fruitfulness. Do not judge day's demands through earthbound mindsets. My thoughts soar higher than yours. Therefore walk by my wisdom, trusting my outcome, though unclear at first light. My guidance knows the way through uncertain mists. I lead not into circles but emergence upon mountaintops, with vision encompassing vast terrain. Follow my lead into regions beyond present understanding, for I make mystifying miracles normal as we walk this glory road together. I make a way where you see no way. I open up opportunities and access invisible realms, presenting options never considered before. For I have declared over you radical increase in supernatural surplus, new wine bursting old wineskins. Certainly I watch over my word to perform it. Delays merely signal release of greater bounty, for harvest waits on the other side of nurtured maturity. Just when you're stretched as far as can be endured, just when all seems uncertain and insecure, just when systems fail and strip you down to core essentials, just when critics mock and friends withdraw in doubt, just when enemies rally to attack without cause, suddenly I burst through mightily in answer to sustained trust in my goodness. For my ways are perfect, my timing impeccable. Therefore lift your gaze often to me alone. Let my fire be the central fuel igniting your passion. Soon adversity melts in the fervent heat of this holy furnace I tend within you. No rising storm can quench these dancing flames of purified desire and delight in me. My footsteps through history reveal Beyond question, my commitment never falters when anchoring hope in my word until fruition. Why limit the Holy One based on your past performance? I make all things new in every season. So lift your voice confidently declaring my goodness and greatness, faithfulness and unfailing love, advancing my kingdom into uncontested spaces. Do not flinch at seeming defeat in skirmishes. The battle belongs to me, the victor already determined. Lift high your shield of faith, unsheathe the sword of my spirit, advancing boldly into enemy territory. Take back plundered possessions stolen by deception. Set captives free to awaken transformation. My kingdom is forcefully advancing. So stay with me, precious warrior. See every obstacle as an opportunity for even greater demonstrations of my power and might through your surrendered life. For continued decrease gives way to deeper trust in my strength. While others question and mock your call, take comfort that my blessing and favor confirm your election and empowerment. For my sheep know my voice, recognize my leading, and respond accordingly. While strangers scatter in doubt and dismay. For who but God could accomplish such supernatural feats through ordinary earthen vessels? Surely heavenly power shows up clearest in weakness. So do not boast, beloved, in your own wisdom or might. For you shall know beyond question, my loving hand lifts and leads you on this faith walk into unknown realms of blessing. Stay near to me alone, not darting to and fro, seeking input from others, attempting what only I fully know and understand. Let not man's logic veil your eyes to my true perspective. Their facts limit. My truth expands. Come walk with me, emitting only responses born of time, resting at my feet, not reactions rooted in worldly biases. For one flows from union, the other tainted mixture. One resonates heaven's sound, the other discordant noise. My life-giving words proceed from pure light and reveal hidden mysteries, ushering peace and insight, nourishing the hungry soul. So tune your ear too. My voice lifted above chaos that threatens confusion. Be watchful. Be wary of advice that sounds wise but leads away from my heart. The enemy cleverly disguises deception through subtle twists of truth. Seek discernment to recognize anything not rooted in love. My words bear the fruit of blessing. So let my love and affirmations drown out condemning voices. Hold unswervingly to vision birthed in my heart, for I cannot deny myself by failing promises rooted in my character. My commitments stand tested by time and unwavering through every generation. Surely my goodness shall follow you all the days of your life, and you will dwell in my house forever. So let praises well up and overflow. Walk in joy and confidence that my hand is upon you. Favor goes before you, and greater work shall you do by my Spirit's empowerment within and with you. Beloved, lift your gaze, the horizon ablaze in radiant glory. Together we shall advance from strength to strength, victory to victory. This is but the beginning, mere first fruits of the exceeding abundance reserved for you in my storehouses. A vast inheritance of blessings and breakthrough awaits. Never doubt my commitment to extravagantly provide all you need to fulfill the destiny I have prepared. Your life stretching to infinity and beyond has only just commenced. With joyful expectation, run your race, crossing milestones marking another season of exponential increase completed. Yet the standing invitation remains open. Come up higher, enter the more I have for you. Here in this place of joyful surrender to love himself, you are utterly safe. No assault can breach the fortress of my affection surrounding you. The distorted threats whispered by the enemy fade into distant shadows outside the brilliant light of our intimate fellowship. As you continually commune with me, perspectives shift and dimensions expand ever outward into fuller measures of blessing and destiny. But for now, just rest in my embrace, my dear one. Rest and know you are loved.